Six, five, four, three, two, one. Mark. So, Jalen, let me know when we're on the air.
Yeah, cool. We're here with Maxim, who just a few weeks ago won the Formula World Championships, and now he's fighting for the Gold Cup, so the Hydrofoil World Championships. How is that all happening, Maxim? What sort of the transition between hydrofoiling and Formula? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah, firstly, I'm very happy about my world title in cross racing, and now I'm fight for Gold Cup World Championship. So it's very difficult between both because you can train with racing and foil, and you have to choose. So I choose the racing, so I'm very happy because I'm world champion. So and now I fight against the Gold Cup, but it's very difficult between Johnny and Nico.
Yeah, from people, there's a lot of people that obviously have been on the Formula race board. It's been a big sort of tour for the last maybe 3 years. What would you, somebody that has made the transition, suggest to people that now wanna, get into hydrofoiling? Would you say, do both like you do, or would you say try one and see what you like better? What would you suggest?
Yeah, I'm thinking the foil make a big part in course racing, but in the future the foil is more fun, and I'm thinking more people do foil against course racing. It's similar because the foil in Lightwind is also difficult than the foil. I'm thinking the foil is good for no?
Yeah, for me, I'm sort of still learning it. I think like the formula is more strain on your ankles and legs. The foil is probably a little bit more sort of finesse.
Yeah.
But also being overpowered is very hard to manage on the foil, isn't it? Yeah.
Today is a good day. I fight for second place and it's very hard. I think it's very close between me and Johnny, so let's see tomorrow in Lightwind is my condition. And you know him.
Cool, cool.
We're 2 minutes away. All right, 3 minutes. 3 minutes away from a start. We had to put the AP flag up for a minute there just because we wanted to build the suspense for those of you at home. Those of you like James Shanahan, Emil Kabil, Eugenia, Dr. Nick. What's up, bro? So we just wanted to build some suspense for you. So we put the AP flag up. We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from a start. All the Frenchies are out here. They're jumping around. They're showing us some style. There is a world title on the line, but everyone is having fun. So that was a pretty interesting last race. There was a collision at the top mark. There are protests being lodged, but everyone's back out on the water. Julian's not super stoked on the kite he's flying. He said he had a little bit some bridle issues with his kite that he's got up now, but here we are. So we're set up for another good race. We're joined by Marvin Baumeister in the booth. Marvin's done with the Silver Fleet Racing. Marvin, welcome to the show.
Hi, everybody. What's going on? Race number 27.
Race 27. You know it. Cheers, Marvin. Thanks a lot for getting this thing set up. I know everybody at home is watching it, and the guys up there at Brillatech, Kalen and Giles, you guys are doing a killer job. Here we are, lining into the last race. We got 30 seconds till the P flag comes down. Marvin, what do you see in that group over there? What do you think is going on in all these guys' heads?
Not too sure. I think everybody's going to stay close together and, trying to, not let anybody run off. I mean, it's the last race. Everything is on the line. So,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. Yeah, everything's on the line right here. There's an entire championship in the balance, as well as the season title with a gold trophy.
And what a week it has been, to finish off like this. It's just, I think
it really is. It has been unbelievable, and this is probably some of the strongest breeze we've seen in the regatta. It's blowing 16 knots. We've got breeze coming out of 50 degrees. We got the course set, 30 seconds to go. This is the championship. Everything on the line. All these sailors are going nuts. Johnny Heineken is sailing.
Johnny is low.
I know what he's going to do. 20 seconds. Here comes Withington to do the same. They're going to go for the squeeze play. 15 seconds. Everyone's ripping. It's anyone's guess is what can happen here. 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh, tango.
3, 2, 1. Mark. All clear, all clear, all clear. Julian Kerner runs into the back of what looked like, I can't tell who that is.
Adam Withington.
Withington. It's Withington. Julian runs into Withington.
Withington relaunched. Oh, kite smashed in the water.
Jeez Louise, it is game on right now, but Johnny Heineken is poked. He is running. He is not going to lose this championship based on some little baloney stuff. So we got Parlier and Kerner doing 360s. Withington, with his kite down, is going to be bummed. He almost relaunches his kite, but both Kerner and Parlier do a 360. Johnny Heineken is gone. Without his main competitors, especially who just explodes, that the game is on. But guess who's right next to Johnny? Maxim, no share. Maxim wants this championship. He wants this title. What do you see up in the booth? What are the speeds that these guys are doing right now, Marv?
Johnny Heineken is going with 80 knots upwind, leading and ahead of Daniel Leroy, who is just on his back, a few meters away from him, also going really fast upwind. Then Maxim about 18, 20 meters behind, also doing, about 17, 18 knots upwind now.
So these guys are doing 17, 18 knots upwind and only 15, 16 knots of pressure. This is insane stuff. If you watched the live stream yesterday, those guys, how fast were they going? Did we figure out the other day, Marv? They were going.
Yeah, man. I mean, these guys are hooking. Yeah, they've been going in over 22, max 23 knots upwind. What we've been seeing, especially on the way up to the top mark on that last ley line. There's a bit more pressure there. Water flattens out nicely. They get some, better speeds up there.
Right. So we're doing 2.5 nautical mile courses right now, and these guys are going around the course in just under 10 minutes, or just around 10 minutes. Do the math. They're VMGing in an insane way. And right now, here they come from the left-hand side. We've got Johnny Heineken.
Johnny on top, like he likes it. Always, trying to be close inside of the top marker.
Where's Maxim No Share right now? That's Maxim on that blue kite, correct?
Yes, Maxim is right below Johnny, followed closely by
that looks like
Leroy.
TDR?
Damien Leroy, right on Maxim's butt. And then Theo is just below Maxim, now getting some good speed.
Wow.
Picking up over 22 knots upwind. John Heineken 24 knots upwind.
24 knots upwind. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Maxim 23.5 knots upwind.
Benny
So
Belly
these guys
on the
booking.
They're just booking. So Benny Belly up on the right-hand side. He tacks on that starboard ley line. And here comes the group. He's in a cross with them.
Maxim and Johnny sitting on 24 knots upwind now.
Unbelievable. Good stuff. So Johnny Heineken and Maxim coming into the top mark together. They both go upright. We got Benny Belly and Johnny Heineken and Maxim No Share
Right there.
together.
Johnny tacks at the mark.
Johnny
First.
tacks at the mark. Rounds. Maxim
Right on the mark.
Rounds. Whoa. Benny Belly touchdown.
William?
Getting around. Time is 41 minutes and 32 seconds past the hour. We have the most breeze that we've seen all week. This is the grand finale. It's blowing 16, 17 knots now. Big puff on the course. The waves are bigger. These guys are absolutely booking. Look at
So
them go.
Maxim is downwind of Johnny. This is the race for the championship right there, what we're seeing. Number 1, number 2, Maxim and Johnny hooking downwind.
And Maxim just touches down. Maxim touches down. Johnny Heineken is going to go for the jibe. He's coming up to the ley line. He's getting close. It's Johnny Heineken and Maxim No Share. There's someone sailing the low road. That looks like Benny Belly. Benny Belly's got the low road working. Here comes Johnny.
Johnny going 28 knots downwind. Same with Maxim. Both same speed. 28 knots flat, both. Maxim and Johnny downwind. Maxim
Here they
a bit
go.
lower.
Johnny Heineken jibes. Here comes Maxim No Share. Maxim No
they're
Share,
gonna meet.
Johnny Heineken. Hold on.
Coming
Maxim,
right
Johnny
next to each other. Yeah, they're coming.
Mark. So here they come. Johnny Heineken and Maxim No Share. Johnny and Maxim. Johnny's on the hot line.
Johnny, 32 knots downwind.
Awesome stuff. 32 knots. It's blowing 18. He's going 32. He's doubling the wind speed handily. Full control. The best kiter in the world, Johnny Heineken, followed by Maxim No Share. Johnny and Maxim, this is for the season title right here. This is what it comes down to. One more lap to go. One more lap. Johnny Heineken is leading Maxim No Share coming into the bottom mark. And Johnny touches down. Maxim rounds the mark with comfort. Maxim No Share followed by, oh my God.
Oh!
Damo and what looks like TDR explode together. Oh my God. Unreal. That was
Here comes
an
Benny.
explosion. Here comes Benny Belly. Here comes Nick Leeson. And TDR gets around the mark, but not before he has to deal with Nick Leeson. They had some words for each other right there. So everyone's sending it out to the right-hand side. It looks like we have a little bit of a left shift on the course. It's a big lefty. We got left shift. Guys are sailing up the right-hand side. Lifted. And then here comes Julian Kerner. He's having a tough race. He's really bummed. He said his kite doesn't work the same, the one that he had to put up to substitute for that last kite. So
we see Nico Payet catching up to Maxim and Johnny.
Awesome. Okay.
Nico's overtaking upwind Maxim now.
Fantastic.
Johnny in the lead right in between them.
Whoa. So what's going on? What's going to happen?
So Johnny is on the ley line right now.
Marv, you're a local guy. What do you think of that right-hand side? How's it been working this week?
It's really funny. You get a bit of a lift coming and a bit of pressure coming out of that duck pond at the end. But inside, anything can happen. There's some weird winds going on.
Unbelievable. So this right-hand side is always this gamble. It's like, is the shift going to be there, or is it going to be too light? I know you tried it a bunch of times, Marv, and I know a lot of these guys have been trying it all day today, basically. And there they go on that right-hand side. What kind of speeds are you seeing now, Marv?
23 knots, Johnny Heineken, 21 Maxim upwind, 23 Nico Paillet.
So they're going 23 knots upwind. They're VMGing this course at an insane success rate.
And they basically have, no distance in between them, looking just at a straight line. They're all on top of each other,
They're all booking. Look at that. Look at that, Marvin. Holy crap.
So we got Maxim downwind, Nico in the middle, and Johnny upwind.
Okay. So that's the battle.
Same height. Nico's accelerating now. He's in the lead. Maxim pushing up.
So here they go. Who's it going to be? This is the battle. The battle royale. My God.
This is it. The grand finale.
Marvin, when you dreamed up this event, did you ever dream it would be this exciting for the finale?
This is exactly what I dreamt of.
Yeah, dude. This is it.
Good shit.
Oh, look at that. So who's leading that battle right now on the tracker?
Nico's a little bit ahead. Nico's ahead. Johnny downwind of Nico. Now Johnny goes behind Nico upwind. Johnny changes his line. He's going out.
Johnny's going, huh? He's going up further.
He's taking him upwind.
He's heating it up. Yeah. Okay. So Johnny's heating it up. Ooh.
Johnny locked in.
Nico's going for the jibe.
Nico jibes.
He jibes pretty early. What do you think of that line, Marvin? How does it look from up top? Oh, touchdown. Oh, Nico just bailed.
Nico exploded.
Nico exploded. He's away
on
from
the last jibe of the regatta.
This is the last approach to the finale, the last leeward mark rounding of the event. It's Johnny Heineken.
He's out. Nico's out. It's two. They're not right next to each other.
Johnny and Maxim are right next to each other coming into the finish.
Maxim going 32 knots.
Maxim going 32 knots. Johnny Heineken is booking. They're locked in. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this speed. Look at this battle. This is for the title. For the entire season championship. This is it right here.
This is it. Johnny's taking it.
Johnny's going. Johnny's ahead. Look at him go. Maxim's going low. Johnny's going high. Maxim, Johnny. Neither one of them looking at each other. They're both locked in. Full on. Maxim's barking at his hips. He's going for it. Here we go. Who's it going to be? I think Johnny's locked in. This is everything right here. What do you see, Marv?
It's close, man. It's close.
Oh,
Maxim touches. Johnny's got it. He's got 12 meters ahead. 10 meters.
No kidding. Johnny Heineken beats him by
8 meters ahead.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history. Look at him go. And Damien Leroy coming in for a third-place finish. Damien Leroy passed Nico Paillet on the run. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. Maxime,
big blow.
Johnny Heineken.
So, Johnny Heineken finishes the last race. 0.01 of a second.
Unreal.
And I think this is what got him the cup, to be honest.
What did I tell you guys about Benjamin Petit? Benjamin Petit going nuts. Oh, double explosion at the bottom. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is what it's all about. This is kite racing. This is Kitefoil racing. Thank you, Marvin, for joining us for the final race. That was unbelievable.
Mate, I'm so stoked, dude. I don't know what to say. It's been great. Thanks, Robbie, for everything. Thanks, everybody watching. It's been an amazing week, and it's unbelievable. We did 27 races this week. And, to finish off like this, and, big shout-out to Jalen for, putting in, every day, and Jalen's dad, to make this live stream happen, to Andy with the support, and Track, and the Sailing Club. There's so many people to thank, JB on the boat. You, especially Robbie, it's amazing what you did, mate. Your live stream is just, this is exactly what we need. Your commentary and the way you've built this, and been, supporting support for everybody all week, and the way that the protests are dealt with, everything is, it's been amazing. Really good ride. Thanks, mate. Thanks everybody that's been involved. Sailing club, all the volunteers, Flo, the camera people, the photographers, Pete, all the other guys, being out there all week and basically, taking a snap of this event.
Dude, thanks so much, Marvin, for setting it up. These guys owe you a lot. The viewers at home, I'm sure, give Marvin all the love you can. Thank you to Marvin.
We'll be back next year, guys, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be bigger and better. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the beach and help these dudes to land their kite.
Right on. Thanks a lot, Marv. So
peace out.
Peace, brother. We'll see you on the beach for beers. Right on. Okay, so everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Have a look at some of these guys. All the Frenchies are going to start jumping right now. Johnny and Maxim are goofing around with each other over on that top left side. Maxim and Johnny are having they're enjoying each other's company. You take a look at those two up on the top left. That's what sportsmanship is all about. Two champions at each other's throats for this entire event, and they're up there on the top side after racing is over and having a little session together. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this is about. Fun with your friends and awesome times and breakthrough performances by all these people. Benjamin Petit sails by and says, one more. Oh, brother, we'd like to do one more, but that's it. This is your friend Robbie signing off from Townsville. Cheers to the Brilltech guys. Cheers to Townsville Sailing Club. And cheers to all you viewers at home for supporting us. And let's hear it for those riders. Okay, we're going to go drink some beers and enjoy some crocodile and kangaroo. This is Robbie signing off for the week. Sending it back to you guys up in the booth.
You're a legend.
Wow.